I want to give a shout out to my first member, Kevin, who is enjoying all the tribal perks located down below. Any support is greatly appreciated, and even if you guys don't want to become a member, I hope that you consider subscribing or even liking the video, as it all helps me out in the long run. My Discord is open for anyone to join and is located down in the description below, and that'll be it. Let's get to the video. Hello, and welcome back to another episode of Nightmare Craft here on Nyxus Gaming. We are here in the marketplace. In the last episode, we started mining for emeralds and stuff, and we used a bunch of that money to get a lot of cool new gear that we're going to need for the next section of the game. We still need a lot more, and I want to go over something. I believe I said to you guys that in this episode, we would start automating divine dish stuff so we could just start rolling in money. And there were some things I was confused about, like how do I auto harvest stuff? How do I do something? I can't remember. There was something else I was worried about. But I looked up how to do all that, and bad news, it's gonna be way more expensive than I realized it was gonna be. So let's just head into the hardware store and I can start going through all this. I had originally thought that I would only need one of these auto crafters here. Just one for the divine dish to automatically craft those. What I did not realize is that we would need two of them, because we also need to auto craft, sorry, I'm losing my train of thought. We need to auto craft the bread as well to put into the recipe for the divine dish. So if I take any pauses here, just give me a second. I'm adding all of this up on a calculator as I go, so I know how many gold coins we need, because automatically with just two of those, we don't have enough. We're also going to need a divine dish ATM, because that is how we're going to automatically sell them, so that's another 45,000 gold. For the auto cookers, we're going to need 8 of those, because we need to cook all 4 meats: mutton, steak, pork chops, and chicken. We need to cook beet, carrots, potatoes, and eggs. So that's 8 of them. And then, of course, the bread is the last ingredient for that, which we're auto crafting. So 8 times 15. Can someone do the math on that? That is 120,000. I believe, if I got that right. So on my calculator here, we're already at 365,000 gold coins. We aren't even halfway there yet. I thought I had so much money. We're also going to need a few of the auto sorters. Basically, from any animal that we're farming, we're going to need to sort out the stuff that we don't need. Like chickens are going to drop feathers, and chickens, we don't need the feathers. So we'll need an auto sorter for that. We'll need that for the chickens, for the cows, because we want to sort out leather. We'll need it for the sheep, because we want to sort out wool. And I think we won't need it for the pigs, because they should just drop meat. But then we'll also need it for the wheat, because we want to sort out the seeds. We'll need it for the beet, because we want to sort out those seeds. The carrots and potatoes, we'll probably need it for the potatoes to sort out any poison potatoes. So that is 6 of those. 6 times 5, that's an extra 30,000 we need there. Are you guys getting the idea yet that this is a lot more money than I thought it was? We'll also need a bunch of redstone timers. We're going to need 1 for each auto sorter. And we're going to need 1 for each farm as well. So that is 6 plus 4 for each farm. So 10 of those, that's an extra 12,000. 407,000 is where we're at. I don't think we'll need an overflow hopper, at least not starting out. And I mean, that might be good to have somewhere down the line, and it's only 100 gold. Maybe we could put in a lot of the extra stuff into that just to get what we need from it. So that might be good, but that's not required for the setup. But yeah, right now we're sitting at 407,000 for all the gold we need. Again, not even halfway there. And that really fucking sucks. That's also not taking into account that Nightmare Craft doesn't have pipes. We need to use hoppers for all of this, which means we're going to need a lot of iron. We can't buy hoppers for some reason. That's very dumb. So we will need to mine for a bunch of iron to get all of that. So yeah, we need a lot of money. A whole lot of money. Let's go ahead and teleport home. Because at the end of last episode, we bought a bunch of stuff here and our inventory's full. We do have a full set of diamond armor. We have this. Do I actually like right click to use this? Oh, I think I might have already used it to learn the recipe. Also, I don't think this room here is gonna be big enough now that I'm looking at it. I mean, it might be, but also we're gonna need the farms as well, so we'll see. The video that I looked at suggested making like 9x9 farms to deal with all the harvesting, and I don't think our farms out here are 9x9. Actually, 1, 2, 3, no, they're one short, or two short, I guess. They're only 7x7. So we would probably need to expand these farms and change them up a bit if we wanted to do it that way, but we'd also want them a lot closer to the actual machines themselves. That way we aren't using a ton of iron on hoppers. That would be ideal. Because at the moment, do we not have any iron? Oh, we have 43. Where did all our iron go? Because I feel like we had a lot more. Was I using it for something last time? I might have been using it for something last time, but that's a lot more iron that we're going to need. Hooray! I think I used it for one of the cores or something for this thing, right? That I don't even see where it is in my inventory anymore. Or in my chests. Oh, we have a ton of aquamarine here that I didn't try and get through. Let's definitely throw that in. 'Cause that could be some extra money there. Yeah, right now I'm just going to sort through all of this real quick. Throw that recipe there. We'll throw the diamond armor here. The other thing about this, we technically have access to Divine Dish 2, I think, if we start growing these super crops. But the issue with that comes with, that's used for the Divine Dish 2, not the 1. And for the Divine Dish 2, we need Divine Dish 1. So if we want to do this setup again to autocraft Divine Dish 2, we're going to need basically double everything. Or at least double the crops to get the second version of the crops, the super ones. And we'll also need pumpkins and melons at that point. You can see how this is going to get ridiculous really fast. And I feel like by the end of it, this whole mansion is just going to be outfitted to make Divine Dish. So I feel like we can at least use that bottom room for all the machines. Maybe we can start using these upper rooms for crops and just pipe them down or something. I don't even know how I'm going to do this, if I'm being honest. A lot of it's just kind of in the planning stages, but I do think that is our next step still. Trying to get those dishes. Let's see, do I have like 4 mending books? Mending, and mending. Let's go ahead and throw these super seeds up. And we'll deal with those later. Throw these diamonds in here because I can't do anything with them. Where's my lapis? Can I go ahead and throw mending on this armor? Because that would be nice. I can. Requires 15. I mean, oh, requires 15 bookshelves. Okay, and 1 lapis, is that it? Okay, yeah, so if we got this, we might as well start using this armor instead of our other armor, I think. Because that was my main worry with using the diamond armor, that it would break. Now I think we're sitting pretty. And if we take this off, we were at 15 points of defense. Now we're at 40. And we look way cooler, if you ask me. So yeah, I think it's time to go ahead and retire this iron armor. I'm going to throw it on my armor stand here, because I do feel like these armors look really cool with the modded setup. There we go. All right, we got the diamond sword. So we did a lot of mining last episode to get money, and I don't feel like we really got anywhere with it, if I'm being honest. I mean, we'll have the aquamarine, so we can try and make more money with that. But I feel like the way I want to make money this time is I think we're finally ready to just kind of go out at nighttime and just fight and kill stuff with our diamond sword. Maybe throw our diamond shield on. Diamond armor. Yeah, I don't think we even really need the guns, if I'm being honest. Like, the worst thing we'll come across in the nighttime, they're going to be garbages. Those might be bad. We might see some mutant spiders. Those might be bad now that I'm thinking about it. And then the werewolves. Those are all going to be the worst things. So yeah, what I think I'm going to do here... Oh my god, we got 2 of them. That's great. We're going to wait for nighttime, and maybe until this is done, and we'll make our way to the castle. Because I do like fighting monsters at nighttime, like right outside the castle gates. And yeah, that seems like the plan. We'll just see how much money we can rake in during a night of killing monsters. And I probably won't compare it during the episode, but I can, after the episode, compare it to how much money we made from mining. And then hopefully we'll come across like the right way to do this. And then by the end, ideally we have at least 200,000 gold coins. And we should be able to at least buy the 2 auto crafters. And that'll be a good start to everything that we want to do here. Also, like, we got this thing. But I don't know why we need this. I crafted it because we had a recipe for it in this book. But all of the actual machines, this is like some kind of generator thing. Oh my god. Yeah, an electric generator. All of the machines just require a redstone torch to keep powered. So, like, I don't know why we need an electric generator. It's like maybe they plan to have an actual power system at one point in this, but didn't. I don't know. But we'll probably store that away for now, because we're going to need a lot of room in here for all of our divine dish machines. So yeah, let's go ahead, throw this in here. There's an auto smelter, right? Don't we need that? I swear there was an auto smelter. Oh, no, the auto cooker. We already took that into account. Yeah, never mind. I'm dumb. It might honestly be worth getting one of those and just starting to file all of this stuff in there anyway. And we can at least start manually crafting some divine dishes from all this. And we can sell those, get a little bit more money too before we just start on our own, you know? So yeah, I think that's the plan. Wait for nighttime, wait for the aquamarine, fight our way to the castle. We'll go ahead and buy an auto cooker, start all that. We'll sell the aquamarine, and we'll just do a night of killing and see how much money we get. So I will be back when it's either nighttime or when the aquamarine is ready. Alright, we are ready to go. We got 4 aquamarines from all of that. I'm just taking a quick look through here, see if there's anything else we could take over there. I'm not really seeing anything, though. While I was waiting, I did try. I had a bunch of extra protection and unbreaking books. You cannot apply those to each other to combine them in this, apparently. Which is kind of strange. So you can't apply them to armor either. Hi. Do you mind? I'm trying to eat here, buddy. Oh my god, I didn't one-hit that zombie. Alright. As you can tell, this is going to be quite a test of our abilities. Because the nighttime here in Nightmare Craft isn't so friendly. I feel like with what we got, we're definitely able to just run to the castle during the night. This is going to be the Taking Back the Night episode. Just to see if we can face all the dangers throughout here. We haven't come across anything bad yet. But trust me, they're gonna spawn. Oh yeah, but what I was saying is all those extra books that we have in our storage, we aren't going to be able to use those. We're probably going to have to go to the castle and actually buy some Unbreaking 2 and Protection 2. What are the odds that I can take you out with a diamond sword? Oh my god. This diamond sword shreds, dude. I just killed a mutant spider in what, like 4 shots? Yeah, that definitely makes me... What the fuck? That thing just instantly exploded? Have creepers always just instantly exploded in this game? In this mod? I don't remember that, but whatever. But yeah, we're gonna have to buy all of our Unbreaking 2 and Protection 2, and I think we need to Damage 2 books as well, because we can't use what we got. Which just means we wasted more money on those before. It is what it is. I've given up on trying not to waste money in this game. Because who knows, I could go through all of this, and then we're going to get a side quest later, similar to the Fairy Adventure, that's just going to give us most of it. And then I'll have wasted money and time on doing this. But at least, through doing this, getting all these machines and stuff, we'll have the ability to get the money on our own anyway. So if I ever do waste money after this, I can just, like, sit and AFK in the game for a while and make it all back. That's the main goal with why we're doing this. We're not going to be making a bunch of money... Oh my god, you have a sword? We're not going to be making a bunch of money getting to the castle like this. But once we actually get there, and we're able to fight all the enemies outside... That's when it's really going to ramp up, because there are just hordes of monsters always going towards the main gate of the castle. And you can already tell, just getting over there, the enemies are getting thicker and thicker. Probably not the right words. The enemy hordes are getting thicker, I should say. Here, let's just push over to the entrance. We're about to need to eat. It did not take into consideration all the food we would need. We don't have a whole lot of food. Here, let's just ignore these guys. Like I said, get over to the main gate. I've done this before, where I was just fighting a lot of enemies outside the main gate. That's how I know, like, a bunch of them will spawn out there. But we'll get a good mix of everything. There's gonna be some garbages roaming around. There's going to be werewolves spawning. I don't know. Overall, I just feel like it's a good way to make money camping out here. And if we ever need safety, if we're getting too far ahead of ourselves, we can run into the castle, and those guards will take care of everything chasing us. But yeah, let's just let's start here. Gaining a lot of XP from this too. 91. Wait, why did I say 91? 21 levels. Yeah, this will be a good way to grind. Oh yeah, all the cats. I forgot I dragged them out here. That's funny. Baby? Hi. I heard him. I heard him while he was right behind me. Okay, I want to actually, like, keep an eye out for any big monsters. If I see a garbage or a werewolf, I do want to test this sword against them, because I'm honestly surprised I was able to take out one of the giant mutant spiders in like 4 hits. I'm sure the garbage is going to go down in like 4 or 5 hits too at that point. Werewolves, I don't think they have nearly as much HP. So I should be able to just tear them up. Of course, now that I'm looking for them, they aren't spawning. Oh, hi, you have an enchanted bow. I feel like the most dangerous thing out here are definitely going to be the wither skeletons, because they will wither and poison us, basically. Oh my god, a baby zombie villager. You can see, like, just this spot here, we're starting to get swarmed a good bit. But we're good, we're fine. Anything big around? No? Honestly, I'm surprised we haven't seen a single werewolf anywhere. Oh, froze up a little there. Hi. Oh, you didn't wither me. Did you? Oh, he did wither me. That's fine. Oh, why am I freezing up a little bit? That makes me a little bit worried. Alright, take care of you. The werewolf fangs are what's going to get us a lot more money if we can fight and kill those. You know, the other thing, I don't know if they actually drop stuff or not, but we could go back to the Goat Pass and maybe try fighting one of the Minotaurs. See what they drop, see if they drop anything good. Oh, got withered again. Killed him before he blew up. Getting kind of low on HP, and we're freezing up a little bit, so I'm going to take this chance. I'm going to show you guys what I meant. We're going to run back to these guards here. And everything chasing us is going to be fine. Just step in right here. We'll eat up. And they will do everything they can to protect us. Even this little guy, look at him. He just murked a kid, dude. Do you feel proud of yourself? I'm proud of you. Those things are a menace. And then we got this wither. Oh, nope. He was being smart and standing out of range. So the bad thing about doing that is, of course, if the guards kill the enemies, we don't get any of the drops. And that's the main reason we're doing this. We need the drops. The XP is nice. We don't get any XP either if the guards kill them. But we need the drops so we can sell and make money. Come on, there we go. We're getting swarmed out here. I love it. Wish there was a mushroom that I tracked down that could make it easier. You know, that would be really cool. Have a mushroom merchant somewhere around in this. Like, that would be cool. Like, maybe just make all your money from hunting down rare mushrooms. I would really enjoy that. Because I'm not going to eat them. I mean, I don't think I've ever seen this one before or noticed it. But I don't want to eat that. Not after my experience on shrooms. Getting a little farther away from the guards here. But that's fine. I'm trying to go out a little bit to look for some werewolves or something. I know they spawn around here at night. I've seen them. Oh man, that guy dropped a bunch of gold armor. Oh yeah, they also drop iron occasionally. That's not going to be nearly enough for our hoppers that we need to make. But it will help us with that supply. Chicken jockey! They had to do it to me. They had to do it to me. They had to throw a chicken jockey at me. My inventory's full. Get out of here. I need those bones. Oh, hi. 4 of them right behind me. And the best part is, this sword has mending on it. Our armor now has mending on it, so we can just kind of do this and farm to our heart's content. And nothing we're using is going to be depleted except for our food. I suppose we could use some of the money we gained from this to buy food in the castle. That seems counterproductive, though, if you ask me. Do you mind? I'm facing them on this side, and you're bothering me from the other. Here, real quick. I think I hear a child zombie. Let's throw out some of that stuff. Child, please. There. Jesus Christ, I hate fighting them. Don't need that or that. Just trying to keep this inventory clean so we can pick up other stuff, you know? Alright, level 30. That's nice. This is crazy, though. Haven't seen a single werewolf. And we only saw the one giant mutant spider. I don't think the mutant spiders can spawn over here, though. I say that. I'm not sure if some of the enemies are, like, locked behind regions. I'm sure they are. Because, like, we aren't going to find any of the minotaurs over here ever, you know? We are getting kind of low on health. And we're withered, so let's fall back to the guards real quick. Eat up, heal up. Alright, I have health potions too, right? Yeah, I do. We'll go ahead and pop one of these. Actually, we don't need to. I almost wasted that. I looked up and saw my health was, like, almost full. Get rid of you, and you, and you. We have over 2 stacks of rotten flesh we can sell already, which is gonna be nice. Sadly, like, a lot of the drops from these guys, they don't sell for all that much. Like, we'll get some money from it, don't get me wrong. But I don't think it'll compare to if we're mining. But we need to compare just to have the baseline. Starting to become daytime. Didn't see a single werewolf out here. I think during the next night, we'll make our way to the Goat Pass, but we'll try exploring, like, the underside of it. I want to see if we can fight a Minotaur, or if that's going to be a bad idea, because a Minotaur has a boss bar. That's why I stayed away from them. They seem very much like, hey, this is your punishment for falling on the Goat Pass. We're getting swarmed by zombies out here. Love to see it. Come on, can I get at least one werewolf before the end of the night, dude? Just one. I want to see what this diamond sword does to a werewolf. And it's not showing me. I got withered. Okay. Thought I was being chased by a skeleton, but nope, just withered. There we go. Hi, you're right behind me. Oh, another one? I just killed your brother. There we go. We went through, what, like 6 pieces of bread throughout the night, too, which isn't terrible. But that would mean we only got one more night in us before we run out. Let's take out these wither boys. We got spiders. I think spider string and stuff is going to sell for a little bit more than the bones and the rotten flesh. Don't quote me on that, though. I'm actually not sure. I say a lot of things that I'm not sure about. I do think the monsters have stopped spawning. Maybe we can get this guy before he burns up and dies. Boom. Got him. Oh, yeah, a lot of them are going to burn up and die and drop their stuff as well, which is nice. I don't see any around here. There's this one. Yeah, all right, let's head in. Let's sell these and see what our take from the night was. I feel like it's got to be at least 5,000, maybe closer to 10. And if that's the case, I mean, that's not too bad. If it's closer to 10,000, because we need 407, that means we're going to need 250,000, which would be 25 nights of doing this, which now that I put that number on it, that is not great. Let's sell these aquamarines first. That's not the right place. It's next door.
How can I help you?
The problem with aquamarines is they sell for emeralds, which, I mean, we need those too, but those aren't going to be usable to get the machines we need. I'm not super worried about getting those. We could. Let's check the price on some of these enchanted books, shall we? Looting 2, protection 2, efficiency 3, damage 2, unbreaking 2. So the ones we need are about 315 a pop, which not great. Wasn't there something else I wanted to use my emeralds on at the end of the last episode that I didn't have enough for? I can't remember. I think I was going to get the other tool recipes, actually. Yeah, I think that's what I was working on next. I got the shovel recipe, I think. I don't know. All right, so we got 35 string, 3 each. We're going to shoot from 157. We'll round up 157, 700 to... Oh, see, spider eyes sell for a bit more. Rotten flesh, actually, pretty good. And that's what we're going to be getting the most of, too. So we've made about 5K so far. Ooh, bones even more. Hell yeah. Okay, this is definitely looking up. We didn't get, that's from garbage. We didn't get a werewolf. We didn't get anything else. But hey, like, this is actually... We're at 157, 700, I said. We made about 9,000 coins off of that. And I think that is pretty good. I'll have to compare it to what we made last episode after this episode is over. But this does feel like a better way to do it. Okay, let's head into here. See if we can buy more recipes from you. I'm pretty sure we bought the shovel. I think. I don't want to waste money and buy the wrong thing. Let me pause here, look at my video, and just make sure what we bought, so I don't rebuy it. Emeralds are a precious commodity that I don't want to waste. Okay, it was a diamond shovel that we bought, so we need any of the recipes that aren't that. I guess we'll go ahead and buy... Do we need a diamond hoe? Oh, that's the wrong button. E. There we go. I mean, I'd rather not get a diamond hoe recipe if we don't need one. Let's see, I need a sword, short bow, crossbow, shovel, axe, pickaxe, and shield. No diamond hoe. So, I mean, I'll get the recipe eventually, but I'd much rather get the other stuff first. Why? Oh, that's dumb. It says 1K, but it's actually 1,400, and I have 1,365. That's so dumb. Okay. Okay. Whatever. Whatever, dude. I didn't want to buy it anyway. Is there anything I wanted from you? I might have to rebuy the spawners. I'm not sure if I can pick those up at home. Oh yeah. Other thing. Let's go ahead and buy an auto cooker from you. A single one. Yeah, so the thing with this is we'll be able to cook stuff without using coal. So it's just going to be very valuable in general to have. So we'll buy that. We'll go ahead and buy our first auto crafter as well. So we have 2 of the machines we need. We'll save up for the second auto crafter next because that's going to be one of the... it's going to be the most expensive thing. The other thing I haven't really looked into, there's this arcade over here. Like, none of the machines in it work. We can buy arcade machines. And I don't know if we could play those or if maybe we get money from them, but I don't really see a point in using them overall. Let's see. Is there anything else we can really get into or do here? I suppose we could buy bread. How much does bread cost? Just so I have... Oh, you don't... Oh... Okay, never mind. You're a bakery, but you don't actually sell food. Damn it. Okay, never mind. We aren't going to do that. And I think I checked before. I can convert emerald coins into gold coins, but it's 1-to-1. That would literally only give me 1,000 gold coins, which is not worth it at all. Okay, so I think the next step, I'm going to go ahead and wait out here till the next night. And I haven't used this place before. But I'm pretty sure this is still just for sleeping through the night. This won't let me skip tonight, sadly. I mean, I could check the rooms out at least. It's only 21. I don't really see the difference between them. Maybe we should explore that. Let's see the difference between these now that we have them. All right. So this is the small room right here. We have the gold key for it. I am now the occupant of small room 3. Okay, we have an ender chest here. That's actually really good. So now we have access to one of these in the castle. I like that. We got an anvil. Okay. What kind of precious commodities? Wait. Wait. Okay. So you lose ownership as soon as you leave it. So if you want the respawn point, you gotta sleep in the bed. It's okay. All we're doing is just comparing right now anyway, right? So it's no big deal. From what I can tell here, a medium room, it is bigger. You get a double bed that's kind of useless. You get the same stuff, though. I don't think the small room had a furnace. But at that point, it's just more worth it to buy a small room, you know? And there we go. We no longer own it. So that's kind of dumb that you lose ownership as soon as you leave it. But I guess the idea is to walk in, sleep, and then leave. That way you respawn there once. It is what it is. Just kind of dumb, you know? Yeah. So what we're going to do is we're going to wait out till the next night. And then we will head into the Goat Pass because I want to see if we can fight a Minotaur. I might, while day is passing, I might teleport home, make some more bread. And you know what? Let's just do that now. Get it done with. We'll do it on camera too because I might set up the auto cooker as well. And just start smelting a lot of that. Do I have a redstone torch that I can throw on there? Because that's all it's going to take. I know I have redstone and stick. Kidding me? I actually don't have any single redstone. Alright, we'll take a block from here. Bada bing, bada boom, bada bing a boom. Boom. Auto cooker. Whoops. Don't want to throw the bread. Alright, we'll just pop this down here for now. Not enough space? Is it, like, tall? Too tall? I mean, that's kind of a damper if it's too tall. Well, I put it down over here. Okay, I'm getting the idea that this is too tall. Okay, it's green out here, so that's a damper for actually using that room over there that we wanted to use. Where's the green? There's the green. I'm going to pop it down. Oh my god, it is kind of tall. I'm just going to pop it down here for now. This is still a safe area to put it. Well, I think we just power it by doing that. You can look in it. I think if it's lit up like that. Yeah, if it's lit up like that, it's powered, so you know. And, let's find something we can just throw in and cook here, you know? Like, what's something we're gonna need for the divine dishes? We're gonna need to cook a lot of carrots. I think we can throw, like, multiple things in here as well. Let's just throw all our carrots in for now. I did read that, like, it slows down the more stuff that's in it, and that's why... that's how I know that we can cook multiple things. So 3 stacks at once, but as you can see, it's just kind of going. So it does cook at a decent rate. You put the animal spawner in there. It's actually... Let's test that, too, while we're here. Can I pick this up? I can. Okay, so I don't need to rebuy the spawners. That's a good thing. That is actually a good thing. Okay. Okay, so yeah, we got quite a few cooked carrots. Why can I not take them out, though? Okay, I just can't shift-click to take them out, which is kind of dumb. Okay, bada bing. Our inventory is so full. Get rid of that. Get rid of sticks. We really don't need those. If I put the pig spawner here, spawns a pig, kills the pig, and it automatically cooks it. It cooks a lot slower than the actual carrots and stuff. And it doesn't seem to spawn them very fast, as it still has not spawned another pig. I would hope it would have spawned another pig by now. This is a little concerning. How long does it take to spawn? Do I have to take the pork chop out? Oh, I got 3 from there. Okay, so it spawns as soon as the pork chop's taken out. So I need a way to funnel these out before I really get this going, apparently. That's good to know. All right. Let's get rid of these eggs. We'll take the spawner out, get rid of that sword. And we'll throw all the carrots in. The shift clicking is weird. It just doesn't work sometimes. All right, well, those are all cooking. Figuring out how that works. So yeah, we're going to need 8 of those, which is a lot, but that's fine. Let's throw a bunch of food back in here. Throw the redstone, coal. Auto crafter we'll throw in here with the pig spawner. Keep picking up this stone sword again. All right, so while it's still daytime... Oh, wait, I forgot. We needed bread. Don't want to forget that. That's our main food source. This should be enough to just about fill us up. Not all the way, but enough. Alright, while it's still daytime, I am going to make my way over to the Goat Pass so we can test out our capabilities, our new combat capabilities, on the Minotaurs, which we have not fought yet. And maybe we could get some cool drops from them to sell, but I'm assuming any drops from them are going to sell for emeralds. Still, though, that might be a good way to make emeralds if we can do it. So I will pause the video here, and we'll be back there. Alright, so it's about nighttime. I'm here basically at the entrance to the Goat Road, Goat Pass, whatever it's called. I went to this first checkpoint here, and I slept in the bed just to get a respawn point. You know, just in case these Minotaurs turn out to be a lot more dangerous than I realize they are. We'll see, we'll see. If I remember right, they just kind of spawn, like, in this rocky area below the pass. Can I get up there? I should be able to... Ooh, a werewolf. Oh, multiple werewolves. Okay. This might just be a good spot to farm werewolves. Can you jump out of the water, or are you helpless? 2 hits to kill a werewolf. That's actually crazy. Problem with the werewolves, though, is they're gonna drop a lot of other stuff, too. It's just gonna fill my inventory with junk. So those might not be the best things to farm. I don't know, but apparently a lot more of them spawn around here. They also drop gold, though. Ooh, gold is pretty good. Minotaur health bar. Minotaur health bar is on the board. I should eat up before fighting this. Yeah, so the werewolves might be good just to get gold bars from, maybe. Where is he? Is he, like, actually down there? Oh, no, he's up there. There he is. Yeah, they spawn a lot more down there, I think. The idea is you go along the Goat Pass, and if you fall down there, and you somehow survive, you'll have to deal with one of these guys. Oh, there's 2 of them. I don't feel comfortable fighting 2 of them. Say that now. Are they both up here? Still got both of their health bars. This could be a terrible idea. Like, they could really screw me up. Oh my... Look at that. Ah! Oh my god. Don't do that, dude. That was genuine fear and surprise when I turned around and just saw a werewolf behind me. Alright, let's, why are there 3 of them now? Why are there 4 of them now? Why are there 5 of them now? Oh no. Okay. Oh, they're all grouped together too. I did not sign up for 3 of them at once. Yeah, buddy, just you if I can. Just you, please. You're big. You're big. What did we learn? I hit that thing twice and did no damage. And it one-shot me. Well, it wouldn't be a Nightmare Craft episode if we didn't have at least 1 ding on the death counter, am I right? Oh my god, dude. So Minotaurs are off the table, 100%. That is fine with me. But, that being said, this is a good area to fight werewolves in. Just need to be careful with our inventory. Ow. Ow, oh my god, they do so much damage. They do so much damage. I think I got another one behind me. I'm actually, not in good shape right now. Okay, so werewolves, if they do manage to hit you, are pretty fucking bad. I've spent so long gunning them down. I forgot they did so much damage. I'm retreating back to town is what I'm doing right now. Because they are a no-go from me as well. Maybe if we get Prot 2 on our armor, we could farm them. But I'm not really worried about that right now. Hey, don't mind me. Dude, I wonder if I could bring a Minotaur back to... My diamond armor is gone. You're telling me the Minotaur, it's the B situation. All over again. The Minotaur not only one-shotted me, it shredded my diamond armor. I don't have the cake that stops the diamond armor from breaking. So it just completely broke my diamond armor. Where's the armorer guy? The armorer guy's down here, right? How much did I spend on diamond armor?
Mm-hmm.
And it had mending on it, too. Well, that's honestly a real damper for this, because now I don't feel nearly as confident in all this farming. Not nearly as confident. No wonder the werewolf did so much damage. It's because I didn't have diamond armor anymore. I just wanted to see, like, if I could fight a Minotaur. I didn't want my fucking armor gone. That's a little rude, a little over-expected, don't you think? How was I supposed to know it was gonna do that, right? Let's trade in these gold ingots. I'm upset right now. How much do these werewolf fangs sell for? Because I think the bones, they were selling for like 48 apiece, which isn't bad. The werewolf fangs should sell for way more. 128 apiece. Puts me at 52k. Dude, that is so brutal. Like, honestly, I just kind of want to end the episode now after that. Because, like, what am I supposed to do? I can't fight out there now. I mean, I could go get my iron armor from my home. I don't want to do that. Full disclosure. Full disclosure here. I'm already struggling with getting emeralds. Like, the whole point of farming for this stuff was to get gold, to automate, to get more emeralds easier instead of mining for hours on end. And they basically took away, like, a big ability of me being able to farm. Like, the first step in that. I can't even do the first step in what I wanted to do now. So I would have to go mining for, like, at least another hour or so just to be able to buy the diamond armor. And I think I only have 2 mending books at home now, so I would need to waste some of my gold to come here and buy mending books. It's honestly not that expensive. That's extreme over-exaggeration on my part. But my point here being is I don't want to do any of that. I don't. So full disclosure. Full disclosure. This is how you get around the fact that you can't run commands in this game. This is how I got those Curse of Binding boots or whatever off of me. Because you can take them off in creative mode. And full disclosure, like I said, I'm not fucking doing that again. It was a dumb mistake. I get it. I won't do it again. Not unless I eat the cake that lets me keep my diamond armor. I feel like that was all bullshit. So we're going to take these. And we're going home. I also lost all my my levels that I was just grinding for too. I wasn't really grinding for those, but the fact is I won't be able to do this outside of creative until I get more levels now. Let's grab our lapis. I think this is the first time I'm openly cheating in this, and like part of me is sort of sorry. The other part of me just doesn't care. That's my biggest complaint about this mod pack. It is way too grindy. And way too punishing if you just do a dumb mistake like I just did. So I don't care. We're going to pretend that never happened. And I am not going to ever fight a Minotaur again. The fact that it spawned like 5 of them too. Where's this garbage? We'll end on a high note. I want to see how many hits it takes to kill a garbage. Where's he at? He's somewhere over in this direction. There he is. Hey, buddy. Killed a mutant spider in 4 or 5 hits? Okay, you're more durable than a mutant spider. But I'm still able to just stand there and tank your hits and take you out. So, that's good. I don't like the nausea, though, that you give me. Man, what a note to end this on. Yeah, no, flame me in the comments all you want. I am not going to grind more for more diamond armor for a stupid mistake like that. I'll even, like, I'll do some trades, I guess. Like, I'll get rid of some of my stuff to make up for it if that makes you feel better. Like, let's get rid of all these. These really aren't anything because I'll get rid of the damage 4 book because that's actually something that could really come in handy later. And I feel like that's a good trade-off for the diamond armor. Just cheating to get it all back. And all the other enchanted books. Watch, I'm actually going to need this stuff later, and it's going to suck when I don't have it. Oh well, I'm trying to make up for cheating like I just did. You know, I could throw out, like, more expensive stuff to make up for it. But no, I feel like the damage 4 book is enough, and all the other books that I probably won't use anyway. I call that a fair trade-off. How's our auto cooker doing? Okay, we got 3 stacks of cooked carrots. I hate that I can't shift-click out of this. That's like the most annoying thing. I'm going to go ahead and end the episode off here. I know it's a little bit earlier than an hour, but I'm just not in the mood for this after what just happened. And let's talk about what's probably going to happen from here. First off, I do apologize. I missed the upload last Monday. I've had a schedule change. I've been missing streams too on Twitch. I'm like 5 streams behind at this point. I'm trying to catch up on those, and I didn't have a Minecraft available, and I didn't have time to do it on Monday. That was always my fallback. When I did have time to do it, I would just record it on Monday, get it rendered, and get it sent out that day. If you've been following the series, you know I've done that multiple times, but I didn't, and I can't do that anymore, so I have to do it early. So I'm actually recording this on a Friday. Yes, on a Friday. Today's Friday, and I should have it ready for Monday. But to make up for missing last Monday, I'm going to try and record another one of these tomorrow, and you'll have a double upload today. I don't know if the upload is going to be another Nightmare Craft, because I have another idea. I haven't been in vanilla Minecraft in a while. There's been some updates. I might just do a video of me exploring some of the new updates, seeing what we can do with them. I feel like that would be fun. Plus, as far as Nightmare Craft goes, you can see how grindy it's going to get. We did math out that we can make about 10,000 gold coins in a night of fighting enemies. As long as we don't fight a Minotaur, we should be pretty good at doing that. So I think what I'm going to do before I record the next Nightmare Craft is I'm going to do a lot of grinding on my own. Because let's see, we did 115,000 of what we needed for money, so we still need about a little less than 300,000 gold coins. We still need about 250,000 more. We can do that in 25 nights of grinding, sorry. And no way I'm going to do that on screen. You guys don't want 25 more episodes of me just fighting enemies at night. Trust me, you don't want that. So hopefully by the next episode, I'll have grinded enough and we'll have the money. And next time, we can start putting together our divine dish farm. Hopefully. But thank you all for watching. And I'll see you next time for that. And again, just to be clear, I'm never fighting a Minotaur again in this game. I don't care what fucking gear I have. That thing screwed me over so hard. And I'm convinced you aren't able to kill them because I did no damage. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.